Hey everybody, by request a user wanted a video of me showing the internals, actually to show the inside of my FrankenDell, which is actually with a Dell Dimension 4700 case with a Foxconn motherboard. It's not an original motherboard, but anyways, I'm going to even show a sneak peek of it running, and I'm going to also show the exterior, even though this is supposed to be showing the inside, not anything else. But I'm going to go over the little exterior on the front first. You got your two USB 2.0 ports and your audio jack. And you got your, I replaced the drives. The top drive right here is the CD and DVD rewritable. And this is the DVD drive that I put in, which came out of a HP I scrapped. And that's the generic usual floppy drive, which not many people use. But this is the actual inside. I'm going to show you. I'm going to go ahead and cut that big light out on the side. Yeah, when I first got it, I had to rewire this thing because the person who had tried to replace the motherboard didn't do a good job at wiring it up. Because you see, I have to rewire the this little blue cord right here where my hand is on to get the audio jack to work, and the two front USBs. This is where the audio jack goes to. This Creative Sound Blaster sound card, and that's a Matrix Millennium PCI card. It's not the best video card. It really is crap because you can't do certain screen resolutions with certain color modes. It even has a spot for an AGP card. I would get an AGP card if I ever come across one to put in this machine. And as you already know, it's a Foxconn board with a Pentium 4 Prescott at 2.8 gigahertz. And the two slots of RAM would be two 512 modules, which are both DDR. I even replaced a bad CMOS battery so it'll boot. And it has one blown capacitor right there, if you guys can see it, where that cord, next to that cord, which is that pretty good close up. You can tell that that's one bad capacitor from the previous owner. It's one of these cheap power supplies. It's a Chief Max. And it has a 160 gigabyte SATA Western Digital. Don't know how many RPMs. I know many people won't care. But actually it has about two IDE slots. Actually one's occupied. I think there's three, I believe. Yep, there's one right here that goes to the floppy drive. And whenever I got this computer, it had a cooling fan, which the cooling fan didn't connect to one of these ports. But it was just in the way, so I had to take it out. I had to move a bunch of wires out the way so it won't hit that cooling, the heat sink. Then we'll go ahead and snap the cover back on. With one hand, it's just a slide-on cover. I'm going to show you the back of what they done. Just one moment, please. There we go. You can tell they I'll show you a little bit on this I/O shield. For those, the person who was trying to replace the video card in this must have done a good job. I don't know if. But it looks like the dumbest idea ever I've seen. Desoldering the VGA port off the motherboard. But they look like they done it properly because you can tell that you can see the solder joints. Or unless if the board came like that, I have no telling. Because that's the video card right here. Which this video card comes with an AV slot, I believe. And there's that generic Sound Blaster card. And you got your generic ports as usual. your two PS2 mouse and keyboard, which we all know, which all the older machines have anyways. Green this mouse, purple keyboard. You got your printer port, your serial. This is where the VGA would go. You got your 4 USB, Ethernet, and your sound, audio in, and microphone. And we all know we already know what kind of ports they have on the I/O shield. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thing on and show you a little sneak peek of it running. Okay guys, here's a sneak peek of the computer running. Yep, and I'm running CPU-Z and Speccy right now to show you what it has. Actually, it's a Pentium 4 Prescott, which is the CPU which is not that fully compatible with Windows 8. Yep, it's clocked at 2.8 gigahertz. And it's a socket 775 LGA, if you guys could see it. But this is how much memory it has, for those that care, which some people probably won't care. And this is the main board. Uses the SIS chipset. This is what type of graphics it has. It has one of the crappiest video cards, Matrix Millennium PCI. It's a 2 megabyte video card. But here's some more full information. According to Speccy, it already has Windows XP Professional Service Pack 3, but it has the original OS. If it had the Dell board, it would be a Windows XP Home Edition. Probably with like Service Pack 1 or 2, have note telling, but probably don't hardly care with Service Pack. All it is a bunch of fixes to prevent a bunch of security holes and certain updates. But this is the type of motherboard it actually has, a SIS 648FX socket 7075. And this is the CPU's information. And that's the some more information on the hard drive, but no one probably hardly cares to see that. But anyways, like I was telling you about the video card, this is what it does. If you try to change it from a certain resolution, it's so picky with certain color modes to use, because it's a crappy video card to begin with. And you already know what system properties look like, so. But that ain't much to show. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. And there'll be more videos coming soon. Bye.